All right, guys and gals, it's been a while. Looking forward to FSDBeta 12.3. I really hope it's going to be awesome, but I am kind of not holding my breath too much because I've heard of all the reports today how great it is. There's at least a couple that says it's not. And one of the reasons why I haven't been making videos is, other than the lack of updates over the last year, really, I moved to Alabama and it's FSDBeta has been horrible here. I don't know if it's because there's not a lot of Teslas, but either way, my car's been uploading more data than ever, like 20 to 30 gigabytes a day over the last 8 months since I moved. This intersection, I'm curious to see how it goes when I leave. I'm gonna maybe get this here. Is gonna be the first thing that we see. It's always been bad. It's, you know, it's pulling out here. It's a unprotected left like Chuck's, but no really visibility obstructions, just high traffic and high speed cars. But to make matters worse, they put a yellow line, basically, let's see, I'm just gonna pick some anywhere random. Yeah, I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. Okay, let's engage it and see how it goes. They put a double yellow line in the middle because I've never seen that before, but let me see autopilot settings. All right, we're on average, minimal lane change, automatic speed set offset. Let me stop here for a second and read what this says, because I know that the automatic speed thing is there, but I'm not quite sure what this screen says. So we pull over and then read it real quick. Automatic set speed offset. Okay. Automatic set speed offset autopilot drive at the speed that it determines its most natural. Considers factors like road type, traffic flow, environmental conditions, speed limit, and the selected full self-driving beta profile setting, chill, average, or assertive. Drivers are responsible for the speed of the vehicle, expected to intervene as needed. Yes. Okay. All right. Now, okay, we do want to go this way because we want to pull out of that intersection, like I said. Part of the issue is the maps are, I don't know if the maps changed. The map data has been wrong. It does show 2 lanes on the map, but the actual routing, it still thinks it's a one-way, a 1-lane road instead of a divided highway, which changed like a year and a half ago, I guess, in this area. So Auto Max, yeah. I'm very excited. I hope it works. I'm gonna have the speed limit in this neighborhood is 20, and there are signs. Over the past year, the 2 signs coming in, it's you can't change it because it's auto. It has seen those. Oh, we'll just see how it drives. Car driving like. Wow, okay. Car actually drove up on the curve because that truck literally was coming at me. Wow. Wow, that was interesting. Good first start to not collide into a truck that's halfway into my lane and not giving the right of way. Interesting. So, have not seen any, did not expect to have such exciting stuff to begin with. Yeah, I really went from having such awesome and unique road situations in Virginia to these roads that are basic, fairly straight and simple in Alabama, which really surprised me that how bad it was. Okay, this is definitely much better. It used to center there. It's driving like it would. Now you can see those double yellow lines. There's nobody coming. It's still hesitating more than I would expect. What does it see here? So it sees the space. Okay, I would not go, I mean, I would have gone way before now. There's a big truck here with a boat. Okay, it's gonna have to wait a while. almost everyone that used to pull out of this neighborhood would pull to the left of this UPL, the median, just like we've seen in all the videos, just like Chuck's does. And if they're overfitting it, I don't know, but okay, I'm gonna hit the accelerator a little bit. It's hesitating. Now it's kind of on the line, which again, I don't think these lines are actually legal. Okay, I pulled out rather well. There was a car in this lane, and then it got over. So, better than I expected, not perfect. Okay, I'm gonna have to find some other unique problems that I've been having and see how it works. Also, it thinks the speed limit is 35, but it's doing 50, which is better. Before I could change the speed, let's see if it adapts, because the speed limit's actually 55. Not everyone goes 55. There's a Tesla to my right quarter that's doing maybe about 52. I'm doing 51, coming up very slowly. Yeah. I wonder if they'll take input. So if I add accelerator to speed up, which I never used to have to do, I wonder if they'll input this better to update the maps. Now, I haven't passed the speed limit sign yet, so I don't know if that normally does update it. So I think it saw the slowing truck, and I had the foot on the accelerator, so it kind of slowed down. There's a U-turn in here. I think I've heard those might be working. Okay, so it pulled into the intersection as it was turning. As it was yellow, the yellow went away into just a green, and it almost like hesitated, like, should I go? And then it went. So that was actually good, because I think that's what I would have done. Roundabout. This is a pretty simple roundabout. Surprisingly, it's not been very good on FSD 11. It's Okay, I had the accelerator there as it stopped and should have just gone straight through. It's been very jerky, so at least it was smooth once it entered the roundabout. But I did have to push the accelerator to get it going in there. I mean, that's not a safety problem, except for, of course, there was a big truck behind me that was bearing down like, hey, you should be going, and I don't know, I mean, I'm sure he would have stopped, but he would have been unhappy with me if I had waited there any longer, especially if it caused us to miss our turn. I've heard people say it in the last few days, how nuanced this version feels, on how the little things, the acceleration, I mean, this is very natural. I can't wait to take someone on a ride that's never experienced FSDBeta before, which is actually one of my last YouTube videos back in Virginia, and he was very surprised. It was so sad over those since last June or July, how bad it got. And like I said, most of that was due to me moving to a new area. I don't know if it would have stayed the same, but I've seen lots of people say how many regressions it had. All right, now, see, again, this is not a hard U-turn. These are huge medians. But again, the performance has been pretty bad. I think it's done it before. But again, the test here is how smooth, how human-like does this feel? Wide open to just go. So there's now there's a car. Oh, what's it doing? Wait a second. Oh wow. Okay. I don't know if it changed the route because a car started pulling out, which they they may have had the right of way. If they weren't there, then it would have just, I think, made the U-turn. I'm not sure. going very slowly and quickly rerouted. And this is I don't know if I saw a speed limit sign, but it's a neighborhood. So that is crazy. I mean, it could have been a mistake, or it could have been intentional, as to not have to slam on the brakes, or being kind of a two cars in one space equals collision scenario. That was crazy. I've never seen that before. Well, I'm going to let it keep going to the destination, even though I'm going to quickly set another one, just because I want to see. I bet I can force another U-turn. Actually, I'm going to let it. The destination here is not that interesting. Harbor Freight, I think. So, whatever it was, just a normal parking lot. So I'm going to, after it pulls out to the right, I'm going to pick another destination. Make a U-turn. If it's going to go, it has to go, and it did. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. I'm just going to pick somewhere down here for now. Right turn again instead of the U-turn. Okay, now it has enough time. That was not enough time, I think, for the reroute to go left. I think it was going to go right, which again was not per the route. Okay, there's no one coming. We should just go. A little slow. Again, hesitation's not a bad thing. Especially with nobody coming, there was no urgency to that turn, but it did it just fine. All right, so we're gonna go to another place that has been totally wrong. So we're going to go into this Publix parking lot, come out, and then I need to pick another destination afterwards, because I'll show you what it's been doing, but it's been totally wrong. I'll probably maybe go down into Fairhope. change this to assertive. See if I can tell any differences. I like the acceleration coming out of a stoplight. It's a little bit more. It's not crazy. It's nothing that people would be, I don't think, mad about. Like, it's not like you're trying to take off. It just feels really nice. Okay, so maybe I can highlight this situation. When we come back out of this intersection to get onto this road, first of all, going in, you know, you'll notice we have this big turn lane that's actually separated. I haven't seen these a lot of other places, but over there is the same thing. But see, there's that little strip. So when it comes out of here, and turn left onto that main road, it has almost always at least started to try to go down the wrong way on that turn lane. Sometimes it corrects, sometimes it's very jerky and then and corrects, but it always like attempts to get in there and I have to intervene. So again, high speed left hand, the flashing yellow yield, probably could have gone there, but oh, there's a green light. Okay, so probably could have gone, but again, I'm fine that it's not overly assertive. Pulling into the parking lot, and I'm assuming that this is like previous versions where I'm gonna have to stop and delete the waypoint, but I don't know. Kind of close to that curb on the right side. We're not at the destination yet. Okay, navigate on autopilot ending. So if I just hit the accelerator, we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like previous versions where I'm gonna have to delete the waypoint, or oh, now it's turning. Did it reroute? No. Is it trying to find a parking spot? Because I heard that functionality went away. Is it just driving? Interesting. Let's see. It's driving very slow, 6 miles per hour, which is good in a parking lot, but what is it doing? Maybe it's just gonna try to take me back to, it didn't reroute, but maybe it's just trying to take me back to the front where the store is. Very smooth, very nice, but it should have gone down that way if that's what it was doing. Okay, so based on what happened before and this, we can tell that one difference, it seems, is that FSD will drive on roads that are not on the route without rerouting. Now, it could be because I'm in a parking lot, but you can see the lines that it is a mapped parking lot. So I think it's just bringing me back. We'll see if it stops, and then when it does, we'll take away this waypoint. So I don't know, because it doesn't say navigate on autopilot ending. I think it's just driving around. Someone's behind me, so I'm gonna take this out and see how fast it reroutes. Now we're close to this curb. That's a little that turn there was a little laddery. Okay, rerouted. There's a car. I mean, I've got to, I really hope this is fixed, because this was a big problem. This car is driving over the line. Also, the stop sign way over here, it's missed this stop sign, version 11, all the time. Blow through it. Oh, nice. Okay, we can go. We can go. I did not touch the accelerator. All right, we're gonna have to wait for the light. As you can see, hopefully over there, that's where it always turns into that turn lane, always. What does the map show? Does it show it yet? It's only drawn a line right in front of me. Oh, because that's because we're stopping. So I really hope this works. I mean, I feel like it has to, because before it was, you know, relying on map data, and it didn't see, you know, I don't think it understood with the code without knowing what that code was. It probably didn't understand, okay, it's a divided highway, there shouldn't be anything, that's the divider. The other side of the divider, the main one, should be the main road. If this vision and neural net end-to-end can tell that, and with possible training data that I've had sent up, again, my car's sent literally 20 to 30, even up to 40 if I've driven and probably it uploaded more. I know there's a limit. I think the limit is 20 or somewhere around there. But if it's been uploading that much data over so many iterations over the past 8 months, I've got to imagine this is fixed. I really hope. Here we go. Oh no, it's not. I mean, it was better in that it wasn't trying to go into the, it was better in that it wasn't trying to go in the wrong way down that turn lane. However, it was driving toward, it didn't come out far enough to really make the turn without going over that curb. Now, if it had gone over that curb, it's so low that I don't think there would have been any like tire damage or anything like that. Actually, if you looked at it, you could see there's plenty of people that have hit that before. There were tire marks on it. But one, I didn't want to go over it, and two, I want to intervene so that Tesla gets that data and can make it better. So I was really hoping that would work well. Again, I'm just happy it didn't go down the turn lane the wrong way. I wasn't watching on the screen what it was depicting, so I'll have to go back and look at that, but it was better than before. Golf cart. They are legal here. You see it has a license plate. They are legal in Fairhope on roads below 35 miles per hour, or at 35 or below. Okay, this will be, there's an art festival going on here today. I just remembered we might actually go. So this road is blocked off. It's actually going a different way anyway, but so no problems there. Might be, we'll see how it does depending on the route we do when we get back. Huh. I cannot see to the left at all, luckily. This car's turning, there's people walking, and very natural. I've actually never driven over here before. It's very pretty. Fairhope is nice. Look at those trees. I mean, look at this. 25 mile an hour is what it says the speed limit is, but it's really going nicely down this street. 15. Kind of did 2 stops at that stop sign. I'm not sure why. I think it's much better than, I haven't been paying attention as much to the stop signs, probably because they're feeling more natural than ever before. Lots of people down here. Traffic. Yeah, those stop signs are pretty good. This is better than I expected. I was really hoping for I was hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Slowly go around that sign. Fairhope Pier. What is it gonna do? Keep right? Okay, yeah, this is like not what the map said, but it did the right thing. And it has a stopping right on the other side of this circle. So I'm gonna have to pick another spot, and maybe I'll just randomly pick a spot. Take away, oops. Wonder what it does if I don't have a destination. I mean, it should just drive because that's what it's always done. I've never tried that in this area. Wonder if it'll just go in circles here, or if it'll dump out back into Fairhope. I wouldn't be surprised if it just goes in circles. Nope, it's leaving. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna just let it do this for a while, since I don't have any place to go, and I don't know if this is gonna do better or worse. Waiting for, okay, people are gone, so we don't really have to stop that much, but man, it's it's good. Okay, going over the yellow for the pedestrian, giving them nice distance offset. Now, the one thing about just driving like this is, you know, it's hard to tell if it's doing what the route says or not. So, this will not be the norm. However, I just want to see what it's going to do. Road closed to through traffic. Barrier. And it's going to go. So that's obviously a mistake. Intervention. That was probably the first big intervention that required. Road closed with barrier. I'm just going to pick a random spot and route. Alright, slow down here. This car's way in the road. Okay. The crazy part about this stuff here is it's going slow, but unlike the previous versions, it doesn't feel like it's hesitant. It just feels like it's being cautious. So it's much more natural, if that makes sense. Now there's someone walking in the middle of the road. Okay, this will be another test, because as we saw when we came this way, this right turn road is closed due to this art festival. And those had big orange barriers, and so both roads are closed. The only place we can go is left. Let's see what it's going to even try to do. Oh, I'm going to give it the left-hand turn signal, just so people aren't confused. And it is going left. So again, I don't know, without being rude and people like what's going on, maybe me putting on the left signal helped change that. But my goal, you know, has never been to make like intervention-free videos, especially just to prove that it can be done. But it did reroute. Now, I'm not familiar. I'm not sure if that road's going to be closed too. Nope, this is the detour. this car is parallel parking. Cousin's Maine Lobster food truck. Someone is directing traffic, so I'm just gonna click this to see what happens. We got a good scenario. Look at this. We got a mail truck that's turning left in front of me, a red light, a cop directing traffic, sheriff, and I feel an intervention happening here because it's trying to go. No. Oh wow. Okay. He's saying to go. I have not done anything. Oh wow. Okay. Huh. Wow. I did not think that would work. Now that wasn't the most complex thing because he wasn't telling me to go through a red light, but it still handled that really well. Let's try going to the Point Clear Grand Hotel Golf Resort and Spa. All right, we paused at the crosswalk. That routing with no traffic data, which I used to see a lot. We thought it was based on connectivity issues. I got full LTE signal here, but man, if that's coming back like before because the car's uploading data while we're driving, that could be part of it. Who knows? People are out of the crosswalk and go. Oh wow, like so smooth. I mean, because the traffic was stopped. This is I had no idea when I came out. When I at 12.3 came out last night. I knew I'd go for a drive today. I had no idea this was happening, and that it would have actually provide such a good challenge. did. It went in front I think it saw their pedestrians and that traffic had to stop, so it just went. That was good. Traffic and going around a mail truck, so I'm gonna have to slow down, and it did, and now it's our turn. Still going nice and slow. Is it waiting for these pedestrians? I think it is, or it was. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna push through. That's not a crosswalk. And there was another car coming, so I wasn't really being rude to them. Otherwise, I would have intervened and let them go across. Let's check out this public boat ramp. Ooh. Huge offset for someone walking their dog. Something's totally wrong with the map data or the route there, but still did a good job. Limited visibility both ways. I would have to lean forward and then to the right, and left is clear. Let's see how it gets out of here. Shouldn't be too hard, but hopefully not driving into down the boat ramp. Very nice. Nice and slow. Now, I think this is a one-way. No, yeah, that's part. I think that might be bad map data. Tried to drive down one-way road. I'm still used to double pressing the stalk to do autopilot. Alright, so we had another intervention. American Legion Tiki Bar. Gambino's. Not been down here. Other places we can drive down here. This is not perfect, but it is so good. bicyclist. Now this is also near the end of the route, so is it going to turn in? What's it going to do? I've never been here before, so I don't even know if we can. I'm assuming you can go in there because it is a hotel, but oh, no, I can't go in there. Gated entrance. Now, actually, if that's where I was going, it would be okay, I suppose, because you would stop at the gate and go in. So actually that's not horrible, not bad. I just didn't know. I was thinking we could drive around it. So nicely going around this bicyclists. Very, very, very nice. Very smooth. No cars coming. It would be interesting to see how it does it with cars. I'm just going to randomly pick points. Because one, here's the crazy part. With so few Teslas in this area, now I have seen a couple, there's probably more in Fairhope than in Daphne or Mobile or this general area, because this is a little bit more affluent area. But as you can see from these huge houses on the water, big entrances, so maybe there's more Teslas that drive right here, but I've never driven here. There's probably less FSDBeta than anywhere in the country, and it's doing pretty good. So I'm curious. I have no idea. I mean, I'm just picking spots. I've never been here before, and from what I'm seeing, I'm gonna have to come a lot more often. There's some cool little bakeries and restaurants. Alright, is it my turn? Yep, there we go. Very good. Okay, I have no idea where we're going. Residential Point Clear Stables. Huh. There's a golf course. It's a neighborhood on a golf course. Very expensive neighborhood. And another gate, I'm guessing. Nope. Looked like it might have been a gate, but it is just a really nice entrance to a really nice neighborhood. And I'm gonna need to pick another destination somewhere. Is it making a U-turn? Yes. All right, what I saw earlier today is true. I mean, this might pass the wife test, and we'll see later today. She asked me, she said, so this version that you're so excited about, is it gonna try to kill me? And of course that's always the concern, right? But the real question is, and to anyone else, does it seem like a human is driving? And really it does. Running out of space on this SD card. Started to turn into a turn lane that was wrong and then sped up and corrected. And I shouldn't say it started to. I could tell that it was like thinking about it. And that's new. So that's a brand new Wawa that's coming, the first one in this area at all, to Fairhope. Okay. They have the right of way. I'm gonna go because they're honking at me and waving. I'm trying to drive, please stop texting for now. right, well, I'm going to stop here because I need to actually get something at some fresh coffee at Fairhope Roasting Company. So that'll be the end of this video. Hope you all enjoyed it, and yeah, excited for FSD 12.3. I definitely will be making some more videos, so like and subscribe, and thanks everybody for watching.